Coming in at number 30, and there isn't a debate, it's the Detroit Pistons. Detroit traded for 4 players but gave away 2 of their best players, one being Bojan Bogdanovic. It seems like they have already lost hope for this season. The Pistons also traded Alec Burks away from their team in that same Bojan Bogdanovic trade with the Knicks, and they received 4 players who won't create a big impact on their team this season and 2 future second-round draft picks and cash considerations. The Pistons are already focused on the next upcoming season in their rebuild and are pretty much already in the off-season, which is why they are 30 on this list. Coming in at number 29, I have the Washington Wizards. The Wizards have a similar situation to the Pistons. They traded away one of their best players, Daniel Gafford, to the Mavericks for pretty much just a first-round draft pick next season, which shows they are focused on the upcoming seasons and have already given up on this one. They are currently 9-45 with a 167% win percentage. That is terrible. The only good thing on their team is Kyle Kuzma, which is why they are higher than the Pistons. Coming in at number 28, I have the Memphis Grizzlies. I know this may be a little too low, but hear me out. The Grizzlies are without Ja Morant for the rest of this season and traded players and draft rights for Chimezie Metu and a 2026 first-round pick. Although the Grizzlies have shown success in the past few weeks, I don't think this continues for the rest of the season, and since they didn't make any big moves during the trade deadline, I have them lower at 28. One bright side of this team is Jaren Jackson Jr., who has stepped into the role of the main guy in Memphis after Morant got hurt, but although the Grizzlies do have potential to get into the top 15 teams next season, I just don't see them having any more success next season. Coming in at number 27, I have the Portland Trail Blazers. After trading away Lillard in the offseason, the Trail Blazers have not found much success this season. They are currently 15-39, and I don't see them winning much more until the season ends on April 14th. During the trade deadline, the Trail Blazers got Banton from the Celtics, who isn't producing much over in Portland. Averaging a little more than 3 points per game, I think the Blazers are looking to develop him into a good player. They also are getting some cash, but traded away a 2026 first-round draft pick. They have had some success this season with Jeremy Grant and DeAndre Ayton having good seasons, but other than that, they are pretty much useless. I see the Blazer continuing to be bad for the remainder of the season. Coming in at number 26, I have the San Antonio Spurs. In a season where Victor Wembanyama emerged as the Spurs' lone bright spot, the team's failure to secure a skilled point guard during the trade deadline proved costly. Despite Victor's brilliance, the Spurs are only 11-45, highlighting the critical need for a playmaker to pair with Wembanyama. As the pursuit of success continues, the team faces the challenge of building a more balanced and competitive roster. Coming in at number 25, I have the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte faced a rocky start this season, but executed strategic moves during the trade deadline. Acquiring Seth Curry, Grant Williams, and a 2027 first-round pick bolstered their backcourt. The Hornets also added Davis Bertans, Trey Mann, and Vasilija Micic, securing a promising future. Trading Gordon Hayward for assets from Oklahoma City showcased their commitment to the long game. January's move for Kyle Lowry signaled a shift, parting with Terry Rozier but gaining a 2027 first-round pick. Brandon Miller's impact has ignited hope, placing the Hornets higher in the rankings, despite early setbacks. Overall, these trades are for the future of the Hornets, but they have been good, which is why I have them high on this list, considering their 14-41 record. Coming in at number 24, I have the Raptors. The Toronto Raptors embarked on the season with optimism, counting on the dynamic duo of Scottie Barnes and Pascal Siakam. However, the Raptors shocked fans by trading away Siakam for 3 players and future draft picks, leaving a void in their lineup. The acquisition of Kelly Olynyk and Ochai Agbaji from Utah showcased potential, especially Olynyk's ability to impact the team alongside Barnes. Despite flashes of promise, the Raptors currently sit at 24 on the list. The road ahead seems uncertain, and the team's fate hinges on how well Olynyk can contribute to the Barnes-led roster. Coming in at number 23, I have the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets, landing at number 23, showcase promising talents like Cam Thomas and Mikal Bridges. Despite these bright spots, their struggle this season is evident due to a lack of depth. The trade deadline saw the departure of veteran Spencer Dinwiddie and Royce O'Neal, with Dennis Schroeder stepping in as the headliner. Schroeder's potential suggests a future impact, but the move appears geared toward upcoming seasons rather than an immediate turnaround. With a 21-34 record, playoff contention seems distant for the Nets this year. All eyes are on the offseason as they strategize for a more competitive future. Coming in at number 22, I have the Houston Rockets. Securing the 22nd spot, the Houston Rockets boast rebound machines in Alfred Sengun and Jabari Smith Jr., amassing an impressive combined 34.4 points per game. Their impact signals a promising future for the Rockets. A significant trade deadline move brought in center Steven Adams from Memphis, although his on-court contribution is delayed due to season-ending surgery as a Grizzly. While the Rockets eye a potential play-in position, the signs point towards a more robust return next season. Houston's dynamic young duo lays the foundation for optimism, suggesting brighter days ahead. Claiming the 21st spot, the Atlanta Hawks rely heavily on all-star Trae Young, who dazzles with both assists and points this season. While Young remains a pivotal force, the team lacks the supporting cast needed for success. Trade deadline speculations surrounded DeJounte Murray, but no deal materialized. Some argue that the Hawks missed an opportunity by not trading Murray, as the pairing with Young has yet to yield the expected results. Considering the potential salary cap benefits and player acquisition opportunities, a move might have been beneficial. The Hawks' slim chance at a play-in spot this season places them at number 21 on the list. Coming in at number 20, I have the Chicago Bulls. Landing at number 20, the Chicago Bulls showcase resilience, boasting the East's ninth best record since mid-February, 26-30. Despite a challenging 5-14 start, they've made significant strides, securing the position as the best East team with a losing record. Key players, including the emerging veteran Colby White and scoring and rebounding sensation DeMar DeRozan, contribute to the team's somewhat success. However, the Bulls' decision to remain inactive during the trade deadline for the third consecutive year raises questions and places them lower in the rankings. While they hold potential for a play-in spot, doubts linger about their playoff performance, positioning them at the 20th spot. Securing the 19th position, the Utah Jazz faced a challenging stretch with 4 consecutive losses leading into the break. The trade deadline saw no significant moves, leaving head coach Will Hardy to rally the team for a potential play-in push. With only a second-round pick in 2024, the Jazz missed an opportunity to address their depth. The quartet of Lauri Markkanen, John Collins, Jordan Clarkson, and Colin Sexton proved to be a formidable force, highlighting the team's solid core. Markkanen in particular stands out, boosting offensive production and maintaining a 50-40-90 shooting split. Averaging 23 points per game, the 7-foot, 26-year-old serves as a crucial building block for Utah's rebuild. His prowess could also play a pivotal role in a potential superstar trade. In either scenario, the Jazz emerge as winners, but their success hinges on navigating the challenges ahead. Securing the 18th spot with a winning record, the Orlando Magic are on a promising trajectory, aiming for a playoff berth led by standout player Paolo Banchero. The trade deadline passed without the Magic making any moves, signaling a cautious approach to risk. While avoiding trades might provide stability, there's room for debate, as adding a veteran presence could aid in developing future star Anthony Black and strengthen the starting lineup. Franz Wagner's stellar season adds to the Magic's positive narrative, and with the playoffs within reach, their relatively young team faces an exciting challenge. The postseason will test their mettle, offering a glimpse into the potential of this emerging Orlando squad. Coming in at number 17, I have the Golden State Warriors faced a rough start to the season, but rebounded thanks to the enduring brilliance of future Hall of Famer Stephen Curry. The trade deadline saw them part ways with Corey Joseph for a future second-round pick, strategically aligning with their need for young talent in the coming years. Despite a lower record than the Orlando Magic, the Warriors' veteran-laden roster and playoff experience elevate their standing. The team's ability to draw on this seasoned expertise positions them as formidable. Rookie Brandon Pondemeski's hard work and standout performances contribute to the Warriors' resurgence. With a blend of veteran leadership and emerging talent, the Warriors are poised for a competitive push in the later stages of the season. Securing the 16th spot, the Miami Heat maintain their signature style of finding solid, underrated veterans and transforming them into stars. A notable move involved trading Kyle Lowry for the younger and dynamic Terry Rozier, a decision that aligns well with the Heat's approach to building a competitive roster. With a lineup featuring Rozier, Tyler Harrow, future Hall of Famer Jimmy Butler, rookie Jamie Jaquez Jr., and All-Star Bam Adebayo, the Heat are poised for a playoff run. This well-balanced mix of experience, emerging talent, and strategic moves positions Miami for success in both the current season and the foreseeable future. The Heat's commitment to their unique brand of play continues to yield positive results. Claiming the 15th position, the Los Angeles Lakers exhibited a late surge before the break, winning 3 in a row and boasting a 7-3 record in their last 10 games. Drawing parallels with the Miami Heat's late season peak from the previous year, the Lakers, featuring two future Hall of Famers in LeBron James and Anthony Davis, aim to recreate that success. The addition of Spencer Dinwiddie through a buyout signing during the trade deadline adds depth to the veteran roster. With a mix of experienced players and emerging talents like Austin Reeves, the Lakers remain a formidable force. While their playoff fate remains uncertain, never count out a team led by the iconic LeBron James. The Lakers, with their playoff pedigree, are a team to watch as the season progresses. Securing the 14th spot, the New Orleans Pelicans showed promise with a 7-3 record before the break. Opting to stand pat at the deadline, the team's success hinges on key players, notably the health of the impactful Zion Williamson. The Pelicans have the potential to make noise in crucial battles if they can maintain their core's well-being. During the trade deadline, the Pelicans opted for cash considerations over players and draft picks from the Raptors and the Pacers. Despite a well-balanced roster of both young and experienced players, potential pitfalls like injuries, coaching issues, or team dynamics prevent them from ranking higher. The Pelicans' trajectory rests on their ability to navigate these challenges successfully. Securing the 13th spot, the Philadelphia 76ers faced adversity with the season-ending injury to Joel Embiid. However, the addition of Buddy Hield from the Pacers and Cameron Payne in exchange for Patrick Beverley has injected fresh talent into the roster. Despite the challenges, the Sixers maintain an exceptional chance of making the playoffs. The resilience of Tyrese Maxey and the team's collective effort will play a crucial role in preventing a further slide. The potential for success in the playoffs remains contingent on Embiid's health. If he can return in good form, the Sixers become a formidable contender. Until then, their ranking is capped at number 13. Securing the 12th position, the Sacramento Kings showcased the dynamic duo of Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox, both stars in their own right. Sabonis' near triple-double averages per game stand out as a remarkable feat, setting him apart in the league. Fox contributes by consistently racking up points, leading to success for the Kings this season. However, the Kings' decision to stay inactive at the trade deadline raises concerns. The lack of significant acquisitions, coupled with an inconsistent bench and an offense heavily reliant on Sabonis and Fox, poses a potential challenge. Securing the 11th spot, the Indiana Pacers have been on a trajectory to transform their franchise into something special. The acquisition of Tyrese Halliburton has proven instrumental in driving the team's offense, contributing both in terms of assists and points. Another significant move saw the addition of Pascal Siakam from the Raptors, further bolstering the team's capabilities. The decision to part ways with Buddy Hield, while a notable change, addresses a weakness, particularly in defense. Although the Pacers experienced a slight slip before the break, the sight of a healthy Tyrese Halliburton shining during All-Star weekend bodes well for their resurgence when play resumes. Securing the 10th position, the New York Knicks face some challenges with Julius Randle's absence. However, with his return soon, the Knicks are poised to reclaim their dominance and make a potential playoff run. The trade deadline moves, and acquiring Alec Burks and Bojan Bogdanovic from the Pistons in exchange for players, picks, and cash considerations strategically enhances the team's depth and impact. While the Knicks experienced a setback with 4 straight losses before the break, their established chemistry remains a key strength. The challenge now lies in how quickly they can bounce back and rediscover their winning form. Securing the 9th position, the Phoenix Suns boast a formidable trio in Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and the new addition Bradley Beal. The strategic move to trade Chris Paul, considering his age, has proven wise as the Suns maintain an impressive all-around team. Phoenix is steadily climbing and positioning itself to peak as the season progresses. The addition of Royce O'Neal from Brooklyn enhances the team's bench quality. However, Bradley Beal's recent procedure for a broken nose adds an element of uncertainty, making his form one to watch. The Suns, with their star-studded lineup and smart roster moves, are poised for success in the later stages of the season. Securing the 8th position, the Dallas Mavericks have taken the team to the next level with strategic moves during the trade deadline, creating a roster built around the phenomenal Luka Doncic. Winning 6 in a row entering the break, the Mavericks added valuable rotation players in Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington from Charlotte. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving are leading the charge, waiting for the rest of the team to fill in the gaps. Once that cohesion is achieved, Dallas emerges as a real threat. Gafford's defensive prowess and Washington's ability to keep the offense flowing and create open space make the Mavericks a well-rounded contender. If Dallas finishes ahead of the Suns as per your rankings, Luka's MVP candidacy is well-deserved given their incredible performance this season. Securing the 7th position, the Cleveland Cavaliers had a strong start to the year, led by superstar Donovan Mitchell, rebounding powerhouses Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley, and the contributions of Karis LeVert and Max Strus. Despite a slight dip in form, the team's core strengths remain evident. With only 2 losses in their last 20 games, the Cavaliers have showcased resilience and consistency. The true test lies in how the team performs in the playoffs. The bitter experience of last year's no-show serves as motivation for improvement, and the Cavaliers aim to prove that they have learned and evolved from their past mistakes. Securing the 6th position, the Milwaukee Bucks underwent a significant transformation by adding Damian Lillard to pair with the all-star Giannis Antetokounmpo, elevating their offensive capabilities. However, defensive struggles prompted a coaching change, leading to the hiring of Doc Rivers. Unfortunately, the Bucks have faced challenges since the coaching switch, with a 3-7 record and rankings of 23rd in offensive rating and 11th in defensive rating. The acquisition of Patrick Beverley from Philly adds defensive prowess, but the real spark must come from within the team. Giannis and Lillard must lead a charge to set up a strong postseason run, as the success of the Rivers hire hangs in the balance. The Bucks aim to overcome their recent setbacks and showcase their true potential. Securing the 5th position, the Oklahoma City Thunder, led by franchise superstar Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and complemented by the promising Chet Holmgren and emerging star Jalen Williams, have proven to be a formidable force. With a young and talented roster, the Thunder pose a real threat to veteran teams in the playoffs. The addition of Gordon Hayward adds further depth to the team, making their future look exceptionally bright. The key concern, however, lies in whether the young Thunder team can maintain composure in the pressure environment of the playoffs. Securing the 4th position, the Denver Nuggets showcase another MVP-worthy performance from Nikola Jokic, forming a dangerous combination with Jamal Murray. The contributions of Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and veteran Caldwell Pope add to the team's overall strength. Opting to stand pat at the deadline, the Nuggets maintain continuity, aiming to hit extra gears when the games truly matter, much like their approach in the previous season. In the tightly contested Western Conference, Denver finds itself in a competitive landscape, and their ability to navigate through challenges will play a crucial role in determining its success. Securing the third position, the Los Angeles Clippers boast a veteran trio of Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden, all arguably future Hall of Famers. With this formidable lineup, the Clippers emerge as a strong contender, and a potential finals victory would not come as a surprise. The team opted to stand pat at the deadline, making only minor moves such as acquiring PJ Tucker and Bones Highland. With the roster in place since the James Harden trade, the Clippers prioritize managing key players' minutes to ensure a strong postseason presence. Terrence Mann and Zubac's impressive performances and solid depth justify their decision to refrain from making significant deadline moves. The Clippers are well positioned for a deep playoff run. Securing the second position, the Minnesota Timberwolves stand out as the best team in the Western Conference, boasting the NBA's best defense led by Rudy Gobert and Mike Conley. With a dynamic offense featuring Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns, the Timberwolves emerge as an exceptional force on both ends of the court. The addition of Monty Morris from Detroit addresses one of the few weaknesses in playmaking, further enhancing their roster. Watch out for their playoff run as they aim to make a significant impact. Securing the top spot at number 1, the Boston Celtics emerge as the front-runners for the NBA title this year, boasting the best record in the league, with a star-studded lineup featuring Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, Derek White, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, Sam Hauser, and rookie Jordan Walsh. Celtics showcase exceptional talent. These players, if on different teams, could easily be all-stars, emphasizing the team's depth and caliber. The starting five displays a perfect balance in each position, and marginal bench upgrades with the additions of Xavier Tillman and Jaden Springer further enhance the team's depth. The Celtics have their eyes set on banner number 18, and this season stands as their premier opportunity to achieve that milestone, provided they stay the course. The excitement for Boston and their fans is palpable as they navigate the rest of the NBA season. Well, that's going to bring a wrap to the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe as it helps out a ton. And comment down below your thoughts and opinions on my rankings. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.